the other thing that you mentioned previously in your answer that I want to circle back to was your experience in actually targeting adversaries.
Mhm.
And I'd just be kind of curious because I don't think a lot of people get to hear someone who has been on that side of the computer. What what is in your mindset when you're targeting someone, when you're trying to launch these kind of attacks? Like what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the easiest point of entry, right? The harder it is for me to glean any type of information, the harder it is for me to either access a router or get you to click a link, the more vulnerable I am. The spotlight grows and grows and grows upon me. So I'm looking for that easy point of entry. I'm looking for the soft target within that support system. And oftentimes, and more often than not, if I or when a targeter is going after a principal, so let's say the executive of a firm, if they know what they're doing, and most of them do, they're going to go after the support system, right? Everyone likes to think that the CEO, for instance, of a company is the most vulnerable, but oftentimes we forget that the EA, right, the support system, the spouse at home, perhaps a live-in mother-in-law, whatever it may be, someone who still has access to the network, someone who has access to the same email, those types of points of entry. Most of the time, they are often forgotten about from the security team, and so that's where I'm going to focus, right? And so that's one of the other things that when we're working with security teams, we're working with corporate teams as a whole, is getting them into the full spectrum mindset of the support system, and including the EA, including HR, including people who have access to sensitive information in those same security plans, because they'll, if I personally, if I know that, what if I know that I'm going to go after that person, that's going to be the point of entry in which I target.
I think that's such an important point because automatically it changes your mindset. Like, okay, you got the principal or the VIP on lock, and it's like great,
Right.
but oftentimes you're not thinking about all those other people around the EP.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this when I'm having conversations with people. Sometimes they'll be saying like, well, why would anyone want to target me?
Exactly.
I don't have anything that they would particularly want. Well, no, maybe you don't have anything yourself that they're going after. You're not an executive, but you have connections that they might want to
Exactly.
get to. And this is when I'm seeing the phishing scams all the time. When I'm, targeted by someone, it'll be like, well, from the CEO or something like that. Like, are they trying to get to me? Maybe, maybe not. But there's certainly people I have connections to that they want to
Exactly.
target. And most of us have connections to someone that they would want to get and target too. So,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it expands the surface area of what you need to be focused on.
Right. Time and resource, right? We never know just how much time and resource the attackers have. And again, say you may not be the end goal. They may be coming to you so they can get just a little bit closer to that executive team. And when it comes to uh, the iCloud and device sharing plans, it can be just as simple as hacking Facebook to get onto a device, or email to a device to a network to the in office network, right? So it can leapfrog and daisy chain pretty quickly.